Alrighty, so a little bit behind the scenes. I just sitting right now looking at the computer as well as my screen and recording device, and I see it is 11:56 at night Eastern Pacific, and I see champions right there on the right. I don't care about the other stuff, so let's go. Wait. Pokemon Champions with starter pack $6.99. Not bad, but of course I don't have the money like that, so I'm not going for that. I'm going for the free download. So let's download this thing right quickly. So I'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Alrighty, we're about to start this game. Champions! Pokemon Champions. Hello everyone, this is Solus TM. Starting today at midnight. Well, today is basically April the 8th. With Pokemon Champions, finally this year, this game has been extremely hyped for a good minute. And I really want to see what we have to, what this game has to offer. Honestly, I pressed the wrong button because I hate how this controller feels on the hand. I don't want anything extra. I honestly don't want to pay for anything. So I pressed start. Well, I should have. Is it okay? So I just gotta press A. Okay, I'm going a little slow. Don't mind me. So we're sticking to English because why not? What am I? What part? Of course, North America. From the North US of A. So give me that North America. I need to first agree to terms and policies that I'm gonna read. So let's see what it says.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so another 5 of memory. Look at that illustration of the background. Alright, so what do we got going on? Alright, so we're making a character. Of course! I made myself kind of dark, but to be fair, yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
12 seconds later.
I hope they give me some drip, because I'm happy for now. We already know how we're gonna jump in. We're gonna basically go on. No, give me in as Solus. We're gonna go full Solus TM. I'm putting the brand out there because it's just being named Solus has always been funny to me, but you know, it's always TM. You guys will understand soon enough what it means, because it's not just the fact that I'm a technical machine. There's more to it. But oh my god, let's see an opening cutscene. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Come on, to have voice acting. First of all, they lied. They said there was voice acting. Both nature and our cities, Pokemon, blah blah blah. Love Pokemon competing. That's the first trailer, I believe, that we saw when they announced Pokemon Champions last year. Right. Cool. And Kajima. Bro, let's do this. Dude, I'm gonna have to get used to playing this. I still haven't even bothered to look into it. Wait, was she able to block it? There's no way. You know when you use a move to like counter a move? I wish you could do that in actual Pokemon games, bro. Okay. We're actually getting real life. Oh wait, no, not real life. It's almost like that Pokemon Go feature where you use your camera to like look at places, but this is the animation. Like, I'm not wearing my glasses right now, and I'm not gonna skip this because I want to see first thing. Oh my god, the fact that I have no hair in the back is bothering me, but we'll look at more hairstyles later. Dude, I do not like the facial feature. I wish I could let you at least grow your character. Okay, well. You must be. Yes, thank you. Hope you guys can like and subscribe. But okay, Mr. Cordy, what's up? You run this gym here? Wait, it's a personal gym. It's not an actual gym. All right. So after careful consideration, I decided to chop this little part so I can explain it myself. So basically, a small little lore from this small little introduction. The man, Cordy, he's basically a gym. Not a gym leader, but this is basically his gym. And we answer the ad to basically take over as the new gym owner of this establishment. But after he gives us a quick little tutorial on how to Pokemon battle on a 3v3, he tells us the following, which I decided to explain myself.
Following Thursday.
Okay, so basically through my little bit of an understanding of this game so far, based on me giving it at least a day, I honestly wanted to give it a proper and honest opinion about it, because so far, for starters, let's go with the box. So the box per se, I'm not really happy about the limitation of 30, but that being said, you can only hold up to 3 teams anyway, because everything else is blocked unless you pay for an opening slot. That being also said, that's really not an issue for me. Reason being said, I can switch between 3 teams, and so far I only have enough to play around 2, but I can also make a 3rd one if I feel like it. But that, it's not a big deal. Not a truly big deal per se. And I can still experiment on whatever I want. Now, majority of these Pokemons, some of them are recruitments from the ranch that were permanent. At least I got a few of them that are permanent. Some of them are not permanent. The game itself lets you start with a few free ones. So, you already got a strong lineup depending if that's what they gave you. Now, that being said, on top of that, you also get a free Dragonite as an early download, or lack thereof. There's still time. You're still free to get your free Dragonite. Point is, you get a few free Pokemons, one free recruitment, which on my end it was my Snorlax, and on top of that, you get free Mega Evolutions for each one of those free rentals. And on top of that, you can send any Pokemon you want from Scarlet, or any of the available Pokemon that are on home, that can be sent through home to champions. Thanks to Pokemon Champions, even though I can hold up to 30, I can always just return the ones that I do not need. And basically, I'll send a new crew and continue my gaming no problem. At least that's what I think. I do not see any issues with this whole box problem. Yes, it's small, don't get me wrong. What I do find it's time consuming. And I mean, if you really can spend a few minutes going into your system, transferring your game to bring the Pokemon that you want specifically, yeah, they could be there on the ready to go, but dude, it's a free game. Like, what do you expect them to do? Yeah, they're gonna give you more space, true. But guess what? They also didn't have to make this game for free. So come on, dude. But that's one thing about the box. It took me a minute to kind of get the hang of this for a second, because we got the whole Pokemon training, replicate teams, battle tutorial. So okay, basically battle tutorial right here. I did what I had to do. I don't really care about the coupons, because I already have my fair share of knowledge to say I do understand. I honestly only did the ones that I kind of cared about, specifically this one. The double battles, it gives you 10,000 BP points. I splurge on it, don't get me wrong. And on top of that, you get the hangs of double battles, even though to be fair, just tap AOA till you win. Or just follow the directions that they basically want you to do. You don't really get a say in it. And basically the Mega Evolutions, which I was able to unlock some Mega Stones. And just like that, the Pokemon training, this was the one that I was confused at first. Because I came in here, and basically, let's go with Terra as an example. I was looking at it and I was like, what am I doing? So I did not know what I was looking at first. And basically, first of all, I gotta fix something. I see that it gives me the stat alignment, the stat points, the moves, and the abilities. So a cheap 500, not a simple win. I can basically get that back, no problem. This is the moves I'm basically gonna go with because it's basically a doubles team. It's an idea I have in mind, but now all this didn't make sense till I tapped it, and it finally made sense. It said that we didn't have any like like EVs, but this stat points is basically like the EVs, at least the ones that I know, or people been explaining it to me what the heck they're talking about. So, okay, so this basically labels as the VPs. You can remove them and add them at your disclosure, so there's no real big deal about it. Majority of them are not that expensive. For example, let's say if I remove this right quick, or maybe because I already spent it, so I'm gonna add this. See, they're about 5 apiece, and it's not that expensive. Something that you can easily get back, and through battle, as long as you get the right team, which it should be simple, as long as you guys either feel to wait to recruitment, use the rental team that they ended up giving you beforehand, and basically give it a shot with the formula, or rather playing doubles, or good luck winning that 3v3 fight. Now up to recruitment. So I didn't really show much of the process. I think I did, but you already saw how it looks when I send them back, when I collect them back. I didn't check the return feature yet, because I know I have to return the Starmie soon. I don't know when. So, after I press X, are you sure you want to return Starmie? No, Pokemon requires to battle, team will be removed before the team. Okay, so to basically make space, because you know you're gonna have to swap every time. That's one way to do it, but I got Starmie in the team right now, so I am not gonna send my Starmie away yet. I mean, I only on a 7-day trial with her for the heck of it. But to be fair, I do want a Starmie. There were some matches where Ice Beam would have been handy, and I was fast enough to make that win. But and the recruitment feature, of course, you already know it. So far, this is what they have right now, and time until the next no-cost lineup. So I already did mine like this morning when I went to work, and basically I had the Paldean Water Taurus, and you already know, cost me 14 coupons. Why not? I want to see what I get this time. I mean, I still have 200 though, and if I keep doing my dailies like that, I could get more coupons to get more catches, but I gotta. Ooh. Okay, so I would like to try him one day, but I do not need him right now. I already have my Pepito, well, at least the one that I rented. Dude, I do want to play some him, but to be fair, there's a Pokemon I haven't seen in a minute, and I am very curious about it. Mr. Rhyme. I am keeping him. Trial recruitment, 0 days. Why would I do that? When I can just get him permanent. Yeah, I'm spending it. I don't know what that ticket was, but stuff like that, you save it up, you know? You don't just use it. It's Common Gaming 101. Oh no, I reset my thing! Whatever. And you got your basic things. Like, this is typical gacha stuff right here. Because they give you option to claim points, you know, through your efforts. See, I got teammate tickets. I guess that's where I got the way to get simple ones, but I'd rather save it. The quick coupons, I basically got I got the coupons that I basically spent the plus extra, and more goodies. Now the premium pass itself, I am skipping a few things because it's making me skip a few things. Because for example, like look at this. I did not get the Feraligatr from the battle pass. I got my basic Feraligatr from Scarlet, and of course I got a nickname, but it gave me the option of having a free Feraligatr and a free Emboar, which I'm guessing the next one is a free Meganium. Again, the hate with my grass Pokemon, my guy. Like, what the heck? Let me see. I gotta double check. Ew, the tawny hair, bro. I know. That's the. Dude, they almost look like like Lita's hair. Ah, gross. Thank God it's locked behind a battle pass. There we go. Oh, why did you get the beginning for free? Dude, and the funny thing is though, I spent that BP money when I saw a Meganium. Well, I mean that's fine. At least I'm getting her Mega Stone. But the other ones are locked behind the battle pass. That's hilarious. Yeah. And after that, you just get BPs and at least 500 per boot, bro, which is not that bad. The longer you keep playing. So BP itself, you technically don't need to spend that much, and it is kind of cheap, especially if you focus on just one Pokemon. If you do like 6 at once, trust me, it's gonna hit like a hammer, but it's not that expensive. And honestly, in other terms, like for example, Pokemon that I didn't bother training for Pokemon Legends C, I was able to basically fix it here. Not having to really worry about too much of it. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna look like when I transfer them back. I'm still gonna have to experiment on that yet. But now let's hit the battles. I wanna have one match for. First of all, I wanna look at the private battles for interest's sake. Oh, dude, there's 6v6. Dude, I need to make a pause at the video and make a quick phone call. I'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
Ah, God, that sucks, man. Like, when I went in here, because I was kind of curious about it, kind of like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, to see what they have available, and all I see is that they have, for 2 battle styles, which is Regulation MA, the one that they have available for the 3v3, and the doubles one, which is also Regulation MA, for the doubles 4v4. Ah, that sucks. Same goes for Casual Room as well. Same regulation. So for the time being, we're jumping in a fight. Alright, we're back at this again. Honestly, I didn't really do too much change to the team based on what was going on last time. I honestly still feeling this rock team, but I might possibly give up on it very soon. The game so far, on his first day, I'm getting some fun matches. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really good on doubles, but I'm gonna practice on it. I'm gonna do a quick singles just for skedaddles and giggles. So, all right, let's get things started. Good luck to you and bring it on. Alrighty, ready, let's do this. Oh, I like that pose, but to be fair, I didn't really care about it. So, I mean, he goes for the Arcanine, I go in with the Reptar to battle! Alright, I already get intimidated right off the bat, but I can get sand kicked in, so we'll do this as follows. Let's start with the Stealth Rock first. And she basically draws. Okay, so I'm getting with a little bit of a smart play at this time. As the cotton is back, I'm basically gonna Stealth Rock all over and get ready for round 2. As I see that it does 6 damage. I do have Aaron, which I honestly wanted to show him do some fun as I'm bringing in Aaron to battle. Now, why do I call him Aaron? I don't know. He seems like an Aaron to me, but don't doubt me on it. But anyway, we get seated as right now we see that he's getting his Leech Slide, and on top of that, hurt by Sandstorm. But that plan is, I gotta hurt it, guys. He healed completely just like that, so we're gonna have to Iron him. As he goes for the Giga Drain, taking a good chunk of health off me. But I'm gonna basically retaliate with Iron Head, taking down the Windstorm Cod, and with that, Aaron gets his first win in Champions. Let's go, my boy. Feel the hype as we see that the Arcanine is now on the field. We're gonna get quickly intimidated as we're gonna basically have him waste a little bit of turns just for the shenanigans and giggles. And we're gonna go for Quick Protect. just to waste turns for why not. As we go see that he's gonna go for the bulldoze. Trying to hurt my boy pretty badly, but I'm not gonna let him get away with that, of course. But that is right. I am defeated, so time to run. So by the way, my bye guys, I'm eating some ice cream. You can't stop me from recording and eating ice cream. So come on, Aaron returning and Reptar once more to battle. As I basically get bulldozed into oblivion. But not enough to take me down, but it will lower my speed. Now, without sand, I am back to regular, so we're gonna quickly go and land an earthquake as we get bulldozed once more. Putting me on yellow health, lowering my speed once more, but we're gonna go quickly for an earthquake, shaking the ground and putting this guy in the red. Not enough to take him down. Sadly, I'm gonna have to let this boy go down, unless I'm gonna let this boy go down. So let's go for another earthquake. I'm gonna get bulldozed once more, and sadly, Reptar's gonna go down. So I was thinking about it, but rather than take the damage and get a speed drop. So jump to battle. Let's go and hit this bad boy with a surf. As we're about to take the fire doggo out of the way. Let us surf! Ugh. Cowabunga dude, taking down the Arcanite. Leaving my boy with just one Pokemon left. Let's see what he's gonna have to bring against the Starmie. As the Garchomp kit comes in. So at this point I have a few little issues, which I'm gonna have to basically bank on a strong psychic. As we see that our boy basically is gonna go for the Source Dance, making sure that he ends it everything with the next turn. I'm gonna go in psychic in it up, but it was only a critical, not enough to take him down, and I'm basically gonna go down with next hit if I don't take him down now. So Outrage goes through, hitting my Starmie and taking her down. Alright, so Gem is down, it's all up to Aaron. I believe in my thick boy. So here's the thing. I believe I'll be able to tank the hit. So with the Outrage already being thrown, I got a good Ice Punch ready, so come on. Crack the knuckles, Aaron, as Outrage +2 goes in, hitting Aaron and put me on 30 HP as I go in and land a strong Ice Punch. End of the match, and with that is victory. Let's go, Aaron. We got this, bruh. It wasn't a tough fight, but at the same time, I did think that I need to do some changes on the moves, though. Not a bad game. Fun game. GG's. Right, so we see the teammate. He has a Mash Hold and also an Incineroar. I've been playing some of the doubles in this game so far. It's not that bad. Now, based on his team comp, I believe I should possibly aim for this team. So, Courtney, good luck and bring it on. Alrighty, we're about to get the battle started. And honestly, I never get excited when a batch is about to start because I'm not really a doubles fan. But I'm always up to putting some hype into it. So we see the double fire started. And then bring it out Mr. Rhyme and Reptar to battle. With Sandstorm kicking in and we both get intimidated. Now, normally in situations like that, I'd rather go for the attack. So let's quickly go for a Rock Slide as we're gonna go right quickly for the Trick Room. Try to get some speed into this unless they all go for my Mr. Rhyme. But we see that he's putting some hype, going Mega Evolution into Mega Charizard Y.
And with that, he's attacking. Oh, it's drought now. Okay, so he's going for the fake out. I should have gone for the protect. But either way, come on. No, heat wave. Mr. Rhyme. No, buddy. How dare they? But I am sashed regardless. So even if I could not move, now let's fix the speed in my advantage. So now with the dimension twisted, I want sand back, but I can't really do much with the Charizard there. Now I want to bring Aaron into this, but I need to take down the Charizard first. So let's go for another Rock Slide, as we're gonna go with a decent size shot at the Charizard. So come on, guys, as Charizard goes for Protect. Oh, of course he did. Could have gone for the Slack Off. As Pardon Shot gets used on my boy. First of all, how is he faster than me? How is he slow? No, there's no way. But in regards to that, Pardon Shot goes through. And right now, Knick Knack comes in. Then Garchomp, which, of course, the Charizard doesn't get the taste of it. But it does get but this one does get the taste of Rock Slide. As Knick Knack, even though critically takes the hit, it doesn't mean much because right now I am stuck. So once more Rock Slide, really want that guy out of here. And all I gotta do is go for a Freeze Dry and get this guy out of here. Unless he's gonna swap for the Incineroar, which seems likely. As Rock Slide goes in, connecting, defeating this Charizard even with a -2. I still had it. So one down. Mega Charizard's out of the way. Let's go, Reptar. Don't let them take advantage of you. As we're gonna go for a Freeze Dry, and he goes for a Jacha Berry to half of the damage somehow, but not enough since Mr. Rhyme was strong enough to basically take down the Garchomp in one hit. And with that, Garchomp goes down. Right now, we are in the lead with enemy with power superiority, as we're gonna see Incineroar once more come in and Whimsicott come in. So, alright, it is what it is. At this point, there's only one thing to do. We're gonna swap the Incineroar. Let's bring in Aaron. And for Mr. Rhyme, I'm gonna just go for another Freeze Dry and hit it for the Whimsicott. Even though, to be fair, I'm expecting a whatchamacallit, a fake out. With that, then my Mr. Rhyme is basically gonna go out. Yep, there we go. But it's fine. I had everything I needed. I'm no longer under the effects of Intimidate. So when he comes back, he'll be back better than ever. So Aaron quickly takes his leftovers, as right now Reptar once more coming into the field and ready to do some harm. So first things first, we're gonna body press the Whimsicott, and we're going to Rock Slide the remainder. So let's do this. As Tailwind goes through, gets with Prankster, she gets all the benefits, so that means that the Incineroar is gonna go first. Unless, you know, it goes against the wills of Trick Room. And survival 1 HP, that means it's sash. I was about to say, my giant pile of iron was not enough to take her down, there's no way. But we do have Rock Slide. And that was enough to take the Whimsicott, not enough to take down the Incineroar, but it really doesn't matter because at this point it's a 4B, not a 4B1, a 3B1. So as Flare Blitz goes in, I guess it does not know much about Aaron, because Aaron right now has one thing to say to you, sir. I am thick, and I am bulky, and I am going to land on you with a body press, but not enough because Courtney basically retreated. So GG's, Courtney. That is victory for us. Let's go. Alrighty, another one with Marshall.
rocking in a Charizard. Dude, everybody has a Charizard in their teams, bro. Rampart, I haven't seen him much lately. Hate Gengar, Whimsicott, Steelix, and Subaru. So, that being said, I'm gonna go. I could go Ice, but I think Water is the way to go. So, let's jump in with back goal right quickly, Croconaw, and Torpedoes. So, Marshall, good luck and bring it on. So, okay, we're about to get this battle started. So, I do appreciate that as long as both trainers are ready, like, the load up for the fights are super quick. That's the one thing I do appreciate about this game. But either way, we're going to see that he's going to start out with a Charizard. Good thing I called it. So, back goal to battle. Right now, Drizzle kicks in. Everything is raining. So, right now, let's blast this full and hit it right quickly with a Hydro Pump. As Quick Claw goes through, I'm basically faster than the Charizard. But even so, I still miss my Hydro Pump. There's a reason why they call it Hydro Miss. So, Charizard right quickly goes for the Scary Face, slowing my speed even further as we're going to go and blast with another Hydro Pump as it goes for the aerial A's, not really doing that much damage to me as Hydro Pump goes through, blasted that Charizard out of the air, and with that, he goes down, or she goes down. I'm not really too interested in gender when I believe in gender equality. I'm about to beat them whether they're a boy or a girl. Well, there's a boy right now, so right quickly we're gonna go and land a U-turn since I'm already slow as bananas. I'd rather just leave as Sumaru goes for the surf, not being super effective. I go for the U-turn, hit into the Sumaru and swap it right quickly. We're about to basically bring out Croconaw, because even though I would have loved to bring out the Torpedo, I am not really in the mood to get destroyed by a fairy move. So we're gonna go for a Dragon's Dance right quickly just to gain speed superiority. As we see that Sumaru goes once more for Surf. I guess she doesn't have any other strong moves she can hit me with, but I'm not gonna go Mega Evolution either way because I'm not want to be destroyed by any fairy moves. So Earthquake, hitting hard to Sumaru, putting her in the yellow as she goes for another Surf. I guess either she's choice or basically she's trying to take advantage of the rain because it does more damage. But it's fine by me because as she goes for Aqua Jet, just trying to chip in some decent damage, I'm just gonna go and land on the Earthquake, taking down the other Sumaru, and with that leaving with our boy Marshall with just one Pokemon left. Now, here's the thing: I've been hearing a lot about the Mega for Alligator's evolution. To be fair, I like regular one with Sheer Force better. It does more damage, but you can agree to disagree as Earthquake goes in once more, landing on the Gengar, and with that, Gengar goes down. So early on this game, like some of the fights are kind of easy because I guess some new people, then we have those pros. But good games, Marshall. Good games. It is what it is. Anyway, that's so far much of what I got for it. Dude, my boy decided to give her a thumbs up, like, yeah, I got that, girl. But anyway, thanks so much for joining me. This is what I basically see about Champions. It's not a bad game per se. Now, the limitations of 3v3 and the BGC rule set of 4v4 is, you know, is whatever. I'm not a big fan of it. I will play it, but it's not something I'm going to sink hours into it just because of the fact that I'm into the traditional 6v6. And if Champions, hear me out, and people that are watching this video, if you are, first of all, hi, and also thank you for sticking this long watching this little video. But first of all, on one thing, my Mawile, please, on the next update, add her to the game. And for those that are not interested in Champions because of some other critics' viewpoint, now let me tell you this. Originally, back in the day, Pokemon was more of a when people used to play back in the day, not through the Game Boy Link cable, but later on through the new rule set, they decided to do 3v3 battles as a normal standard format, which then got slowly applied and added into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So understand that this is not something that they're choosing to force to. It's something that they believe that it's normal for casual players. So for the meantime, give yourself some time. Let this game, give it a minute to patch out all the things that they need to check, because I believe that 6v6 will be added soon and more Pokemon will be added soon. Of course, the Omni Ring basically showed already that it is giving us the option to have C moves, Gigantamax, and as well maybe Terastallization. But that is in good time, and like I said before, good things happen to those that wait. So thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a subscribe. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Till then, take care.